This is my presentation on Minecraft, a decade-long journey, and this is the introduction. In 2011, myself and many others were introduced to a series called Shadows of Israel, a series which was created by the Yogscast, who were playing a game called Minecraft, which got many people, including myself, pretty interested in the game. The series consisted of the main characters, being the two hosts of the show, Lewis and Simon. Going around a strange world with mysteries to solve. And throughout the series, we discover new locations and new characters, and they built this whole community. They built this whole story and arcs and world in just a simple game made of blocks. So I decided to play it for myself, which leads me to the first night. So I decided to get the game. I had no clue what I was doing. I just saw this video and I thought that looks fun. The first thing I did, the only thing I knew that you could do, which was from the video, was you punch trees. So I punched some trees. I started playing with the crafting table until I eventually made a pickaxe. And the problem was, I spent so long trying to craft a pickaxe and looking around the world that the sun started going down, and this is when the monsters start spawning in. So I did what any logical person would do. I dug a hole, jumped in it, and put a block above my head, and just hid in the hole until the day came. And for many people, this experience is the first time playing Minecraft and your first day until you understand what is even going on, and that holds true to this day. So Minecraft is fundamentally a creative game. It lets the players do what they want, and it's the first of its kind of this genre. You aren't told what to do, where to go, how to do anything. You just do what you want and go. So for example, when you first start, you're gonna make a really rubbish looking house. Be made of dirt, wood, or whatever blocks you mined when you were looking around in the day. So it's not gonna be fancy, but this is what most people's house is gonna look like on the screen. You've got a house straight from the Victorian era. A sprawling metropolis with each building having its own unique design, interior. You could even model each floor to have a different design if you wanted to, or a small cozy cabin in the woods. With the basics to keep you going, a few horses, some crops. You don't need to go overboard like the previous two. Or you could build a farm filled with barns for animals, wheat, and a dirt track, because hey, why not? Minecraft has three core parts to this loop. You mine, you craft, you build, and you repeat. There are other components to this game as well, including fighting monsters and keeping a hunger bar level, trading with villagers. But the three I listed, with this loop here is the main things we were doing throughout the game. You start off, you mine some trees, you craft a pickaxe, you mine some stone, you build a house, you go back down the mine. Is it basic? Yeah, but does it need to be complicated? No. But Minecraft actually does have a goal, if you could call it that. It's an optional goal, but it is the goal of Minecraft, and it's to kill the Ender Dragon. Many players don't even bother with this. Myself, and that includes me. I've been playing Minecraft since it came out in in beta in 2011, and I didn't kill it until a year ago in survival. I had too much fun playing in the overworld and just building a house. That's what was fun for me. Building whatever I want. And so what keeps a game so popular after 10 years? This is more the question of what has Minecraft done right? The title sounds good. So the controls. Minecraft has got very simple yet versatile controls. On PC it's WASD. Pretty standard. Mouse to look around, right click to place blocks, left click to break. That's like the basic controls. They're the only controls you need to play. There are other controls such as holding shift to crouch, but for someone who's never played a game before, for example an elderly person who's never touched a game, it's a simple set of rules to follow. It doesn't get too complicated. Or a child or an elderly person, or someone who's played tons of games before, can open the game and play at an equal level. Which is great. And that means anyone can play the game. It's easy to pick up and play. It's simple to translate to other platforms too. Minecraft became extremely popular on the Xbox 360 when it came out on there. It's easy to translate this gameplay to other platforms. It's not like translating World of Warcraft to a console. You know, there's not all these key bindings. It's just a simple set of keys that you can translate easily to a console, which is absolutely fantastic. And it has been translated to several platforms. You know, Switch, mobile, 3DS. You know, it's almost limitless of what you can put it on. You know, it's like the new Doom in a way. You know, with the amount of platforms. And yeah, the journey. So, when someone describes to you how you play Minecraft, it doesn't sound that interesting. Sure, I can play a game where I place blocks down to make things, but I could go on adventures in Skyrim, or go in deep oceans of Subnautica to figure out the mystery of this planet. Why should I play a game like Minecraft? Well, Minecraft puts the player in a vast world of no direction on where to go or what to do. And games make you feel like you're part of something. That's what makes the game fun. In the article, games make you feel like you're part of something. As cited in the article, what makes games fun. In Minecraft, this feeling is actually somewhat amplified. You start with nothing in a vast open world, and you are the one that changes the world how you want. After spending weeks or even months, or in some cases years, on a world, you can look back and remember what you started. That little shack you made right at the start, you keep it there. You go back and go, wow, this is where I started. You know, like it says there, it's community driven. It's community driven as well. Minecraft, from its inception, has always been a community driven game. Now that wasn't the I don't want to say it wasn't the developer's intention, but like many games, they just released a game they thought was fun. It had a huge social media presence in the 2010s, and in recent years, there's had a massive boom of content. Now, whilst playing solo is fun in itself, you know, getting a server set up with your friends and building a town together, that is a huge part of the experience. You know, you get your friends together, you build a house, and then you start building your own little town together. You know, maybe someone will build the mine, someone will build the fountain. You know, for example, it doesn't. You guys can work together. That's the fun of it. You know? But it isn't the game that made these things happen. It was you, which makes Minecraft so amazing. You know, when you play a story game, yes, you are going through the story, but you aren't the one causing it. It's all pre-written. Minecraft, you're not told. You just go. You know, there's no age limit either. Anyone can play. You know, whether you're 7, which I think is the current age for it. I think that's the current minimum age, or like 100. It doesn't matter. No matter who you are, you can pick it up and play. And have a good time. You know, Minecraft doesn't give itself a style that makes it look childlike or, you know, old and gritty. It's just Minecraft. It's wonderful. Visual style. Minecraft style is Minecraft style is very distinct. A blocky world which makes it instantly recognizable from screenshots. You know, as you can see there, you look at these two, and that is, you know, that's Minecraft. And no matter, in many cases, even with the thousands of different texture packs, like make the textures look different, the game still keeps that blocky style it's known for. You know, Minecraft, you could see with 4K, 8K, you know, shaders with RTX on and ray tracing and all that, you know, with mods, and it's like you can still see it's Minecraft. You know, it's still got that blocky style, which is famous for, and you know, the fact that it can keep that style is pretty incredible with the amount of things that people do to the game. And that brings me to the next point: modding. Minecraft has almost limitless possibilities on its own, but when you have mods to the mix, you take it a step further. Mods add new features to the game. You know, features in vanilla survival that wouldn't be there. You know, such as, you know, it adds replayability, such as you can go to space, go to the moon, a rocket, or a extremely realistic survival mod. You have to filter the water you drink and keep your body temperature at a healthy level. It just goes on and on. It's incredible. Minecraft is categorized as a sandbox, which is a type of game where the player is thrown into a world and is allowed to do what they want. With other games of the genre that came before Minecraft, they were limited by their rule set. You can manipulate everything around you, and that's what makes it fun. You know, you build what you want, you do what you want, it's left for the player. And the philosophy of Minecraft, it still exists to this day. And when I look at the developers on these conferences and all, they do like a yearly show. The fact that they discuss with the community and bring so much community involvement, and they seem to care so much about the game, it generally makes you happy to see. In conclusion, when I started researching this topic, I thought I already knew what there was to know about Minecraft because I played it for so many years, and I'm like, yeah, I understand this game to a T, you know. But there's a lot of major factors that go into making a game popular for a long period of time. And I honestly think Minecraft still hasn't even hit its peak yet. I think there's many years ahead of it, and I can't wait to see personally what this game has in store for us next.